Okay, y'all. Good news for Wendy Williams. She is coming home before Christmas, y'all, and we about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Word on the street is Wendy Williams is expected to be free from her conservatorship by the year's end. This is what her lawyer is saying, y'all. So, congratulations to the queen of talk shows, y'all. She is back. She is coming back. They're saying that it may be weeks, just weeks away from her getting her life back, y'all. But is she gonna get her money back? That's what I want to know. Okay? Because if she was put in this conservatorship on a bogus claim in the first place, shouldn't she get her money back, y'all? All the money that shouldn't she be able to sue them and get every dime back that they spent on a hospital that she did not need? Ask yourself that question, okay? Now, according to her attorney, Joe Tacopina, or whatever, however you say that, Tacopina, the former daytime TV queen is on track to be released from her court-ordered conservatorship before the end of the year. This is what they're reporting, y'all. Wendy is coming home. Wendy is coming home. Now, they say he appeared on ABC's Nightline, where he made the bold announcement. So Wendy getting ready to party. They about to party. She been in this crap for a long time. And you know what's good? Her ex is not going to be able to come after her money, whatever she got left, and whatever she makes in the future. He cannot come after that to take care of his new boo. Okay? I can't stand that man, y'all. I can't stand Kevin Hunter with a passion. You know, it's something about a man that don't want to work and take care of his woman. It's something, it irks my nerves about situations like that. And the fact that he wanted his wife to take care of his new boo and his new baby on the side. That's the part that just irks my nerves. But I'm so happy she don't have to deal with that crap anymore. That him and his, and they broke, y'all. Word on the street, all that money that he got from the divorce, his new boo went through all that money. She went through all that money. Starting businesses that failed, all kind of stuff. And she was splurging on expensive cars, expensive house, all of this stuff. And now he is broke. And word on the street is his boo thing that he had on the side with his wife, she left him. I don't know how true it is, but I don't see her staying with no broke. Because the only reason why she was with him in the first place was because of Wendy's money. That's the only reason she was with him. So now Wendy Williams gets to wash her hands of this crap, and hopefully she gets some of her money back, okay? They're saying that Wendy Williams does not, or did she even ever have this frontotemporal dementia. She never had it. Never had it, according to the team and the doctor. How can you have it and then don't have it? So she never had it, y'all. They said she don't have it, so that should be the game, set, match. This is what they're saying. He told the program, explained that multiple guardianships specialists have already begun preparing for the next legal steps. According to him, Wendy has been assured that by the end of the year, the guardianship will be over. And it's what, the 10th now? Whoo, child. They said she should be off of this by Christmas. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this. This is long overdue. 2026 got to be a better year, and I'm hoping for everybody, okay? Not the people that have been out here doing people dirty. I hope they get all the karma that they need. But for everybody else that deserves a fresh start, a new year, that been going through H to the ELL all of 2025, I am praying that everybody get a new life, new year, new start, on, nothing but, greatness and blessings, y'all. Because 2025 been a doozy for a lot of people. And like I told y'all, I have so many people that reach out to me that been going through it, y'all. They've been going through it. I've been going through it, okay? So 2026, I am nothing but up from here, okay, y'all? No more bull crap. No more dealing with no people that ain't in your corner. Only deal with positivity. People that want to see you win. Okay? Only deal with that. Don't even question, leaving people behind that don't want to see you free or anything else or see you doing good. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I am so happy for Wendy Williams. I don't know what to do. I really don't. This update follows last month's revelation that a top New York neurologist retested Wendy and found no trace of the condition she was diagnosed with 2 years ago. So are they going to give her 2 years of money that they made her pay for something that she didn't even have? Okay? They did so much dirt to her, made her sell her house, gave away her pets, all kinds of stuff. I mean, that alone could have broke her. And people will try to break you. They will. Oh my God. People will try to break it. If they think that they can do some stuff to you to get you to just react a certain way and this and that and this, they will. And this is how people get at you. But you gotta, stand strong. And Wendy did. She really did. She could have they could have broke her in so many ways. And the fact that she had just lost her mother, ain't nothing like, if you really care about your mother, ain't nothing like your mother. Your mother is in your corner for everything. And she lost her mother. And they didn't show no sympathy whatsoever toward her when she lost her mother. And then her father is up in age. And they try to even take him from her. Y'all. She had to get permission to go and even visit her father. Go to his birthday parties or this and that and this. That should have been mandatory, y'all. Her father's way up in age. And you mean to tell me she got to beg y'all to go see him? When she should have been spending time with him anyway? 2 years of her life has been taken away from her, y'all. And like I said, I don't care how many days it is that your freedom is taken away from you. Ain't nothing like your freedom. Okay? And when somebody takes that away, I think she should come at them full force. I hope this lawyer don't stop here with just getting her out. I hope this lawyer gets her a nice size settlement. Because apparently this is something that a lot of people is doing. They're putting people in conservatorships, and there's so many other people that could be in these conservatorships out here, and they're not putting them in there. If you want to put somebody in conservatorships, why wasn't Whitney Houston ever put in a conservatorship? Why? Maybe she would still be here right now if she was put in a conservatorship and people kept her away from doing them street pharmacy stuff, okay? Like, it's a lot of people out here that should have been in conservatorships and they wasn't never put in one. Why? And why are some put in some? It's because of what they know. Because this is why they said Wendy Williams was put in there in the first place. Because she was a talk show host. People was giving her information. She was putting that information out there. And people didn't like it. They didn't like it. And it didn't even matter that the things that she was putting out was already out there in the first place. When Beyonce bent over and that pillow showed she had a pillow and it wasn't a real baby. That was it wasn't in the country, but that was posted up out the country. Because that's where it happened at. Wendy Williams brought it to the Wendy Williams show, okay, y'all? So we could know about it too. And people were upset about that. She talked about P. Diddy. People were upset about that. You see how 50 and Marlon Wayans is going at each other right now. People get upset about things that they shouldn't be being upset about, especially something that don't got nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? There are so many bonds being broken right now that it's ridiculous. But this woman was doing her job. That was her job, to bring the news. And she brought it in a way that no other could. And I'm hoping that she still does something in the media. Even if it's 1-2 days a week, I'm hoping that she has some type of show that she's still doing her thing. So 2026 is looking up right now because I know everybody on this in my comment section, majority of everybody. If Wendy Williams had another show came back, we all would be watching. We know that. She would knock anybody else out the box that got talk shows right now. Even with, her age and everything else, she still talks the same. So, congratulations to Wendy, y'all. Congratulations. They're saying that the new evaluation directly contradicted her original diagnosis. which had suggested Wendy suffered from degenerative brain disorder affecting personality and language. And y'all been hearing her talk. She still got her memory. She got all of that. Y'all been hearing it. So I don't know how they can come up with that conclusion, but they did. The updated medical report was sent to her legal team in late October, and her lawyer says he plans to demand a jury trial to fully challenge the original findings. Now, they said this is how the conservatorship began, because we heard different stories. First, they said that her son was stealing from her, and they punished her because her son was stealing from her, which didn't make no sense. That's her money. If she wanted to punish her son for stealing from her, that should have been on her. And if you're going to punish somebody, shouldn't he got in trouble? Not her go and take her money from her too? Because they did the very thing her son was doing, if that's the case. Okay? But they said she has been under this guardianship since 2022 when Wells Fargo contacted a New York Supreme Court judge. Okay? And y'all better watch out for Wells Fargo, because I'm telling you, any two times you got your money in somebody's bank and they go contact a judge instead of contacting you if they see some red flags, that's some red flags, okay? They saying that they contacted this judge with concerns about her well-being while she was staying at an undisclosed treatment center. If she was in a treatment center already, that means she was already getting help. So what did Wells Fargo have to do with anything? I hope she go after them with everything she got, okay? Her family claimed at the time that they were unable to reach her. Now, with a clean bill of neurological help, her lawyer says the conservatorship should have no legal leg to stand on. Okay? So there should be some updates within the coming weeks. But word on the street is she is coming home, y'all. So this is where I got the story from. Right here. Okay, y'all? So this just brought tears to my eyes, y'all. For real, for real. I'm so happy for Wendy. Have y'all ever been locked up a day or two or whatever, and your freedom been taken away from you? And people tell you when to eat. You got to get permission to go to the bathroom. You got to get permission to go shower. All of this stuff. The food don't be up the park where you staying at and all of this stuff. Ain't nothing like your freedom. Ain't nothing like it. And I hope and pray that she go after everybody that put her in that position. I hope she goes after everybody. I hope and pray she do not stop at just getting out and being happy that she's out. No, she done lost millions, y'all. She done lost. And those pets were her babies. Can you imagine somebody just snatching your babies from you? Those pets were her babies. And they took them. That house, that was her place. That was her home. And it ain't nothing like somebody trying to take your home from you. They took her home from her and they sold it. And they supposed to have been taking care of her business. They didn't pay her taxes and all of that. She got fined for not even having her taxes and stuff paid. If you're going to be her conservatorship or guardianship, you're supposed to take care of all her business. You don't just take care of the money part that you just taking and spending the money on what you want to spend it on. That ain't how that works. You got to pay their taxes. You got to do all of that to make sure that they stay on top of what they supposed to be on top of. Everything that was intact before the conservatorship took over, it should have stayed intact. If Wendy Williams was paying her taxes on time and this and that, they should have paid her taxes on time. There was so many things that didn't make sense to me. Her son, he was in college. He gets kicked out of the dorm and all of this stuff out of he had an apartment. He got kicked out. They didn't even look out for her child with her money. And there was enough money for them to look out for her child. She had to ask them, before she even went in that little home and stuff, and she was still living in her house, she had to call them and try to get in touch with them just so she could go out to a restaurant and get some food. If somebody takes over your conservatorship and you got all of this money, her favorite restaurant, wherever she liked to go and eat all the time and this and that, there should have been a credit there for whenever she wanted something, she could go and still go eat whenever she felt like it, this and that and this. This was not done for her. She had they gave her the runaround every time she wanted to spend her own money. But they freely spent it like it was theirs. She worked for that money, not them. She worked for it, and she should have been the one that been able to spend it. So I hope she get everything back that they took from her. Oh my God. Congratulations, Wendy. Congratulations to her family. Now she can come home and spend some time with her father, because he is, I think they say he's 80, 90, something like that, 90 something years old, something like that. Oh my goodness. She can go spend some time with her dad now. And it's well deserved. And, you know, I know a lot of people want to see her, you know, get her show back, but I know she want that family time. I know she want that time with her parent. Because like I told y'all, ain't nothing like a good parent. Okay? You got parents out here that kids is raising themselves. But you got other parents out here that stood by. When one wasn't there, they took up the slack. And it was like, well, if the daddy ain't around, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make sure you have the lifestyle that I want you to have, or this and that and that and this. Sometimes one parent is like two parents. They're doing everything. And you have to give people their flowers when they doing what they supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Wendy Williams had both of her parents. And right before this stuff happened, her mom, she loses her mom, and all she has left is her daddy, and they took 2 years of that away. Oh, they definitely need to be sued. Okay, y'all? They definitely need to be sued. And y'all, everybody out here that still has their parents that took care of them all their life, and you went to them for whatever, and they did right by you, stay in your parents' corner. Seriously. Because like I told y'all, this family dynamic stuff is breaking down. People are coming in between situations like that, and that should not happen. No matter what. That should not happen. If you always got along with your mama and your daddy, you keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You never let nobody come between that. Ever. So, and I'm saying this to some of my subscribers too, and their families that didn't send me all kind of messages, okay? And, you know, telling me to keep my head up about situations and this and that and that and this. Sometimes you have to, you know, walk away from a situation. If you feel like you just bumping your head up against a wall and can't get nowhere, walk away. Sometimes you have to disown your own blood. You do. Sometimes you have to disown them, act like they were never there. Because if you can grow up and turn on your parents, you were never there in the first place. If anybody can come into that circle and change the dynamics of that, it was fake in the first place. Okay, y'all? It was fake in the first place. So y'all, 2026, let's get it together for ourselves. Let's get it together. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.